Pilgrim?
Scott.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott, you ready? Tell him Scott Pilgrim is calling.
Hi, I'm Nat, he's Matt, we've got your geek news right here.
And this week we're bringing you a look at Edgar Wright's latest flick, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Now, if you're a fan of the original graphic novels by Brian Lee O'Malley, you're probably already pretty excited with the adaptation so far because Wright has somehow literally made the panels come to life. All those fantastical video game elements are right from the pages of these comics and surprisingly translate really well into this medium.
This is Scott Pilgrim's precious little life.
Scott, if your life had a face, I would punch it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He's a rocker,
Oh my gosh!
a slacker, and a lover.
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
Really?
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim is a love story and it's a romantic comedy. It's got this pop art feel to it. So the movie starts in a very real world and then it quickly kind of flowers into something fantastical.
You may have to defeat my 7 evil exes.
Defeat your 7 evil exes?
Pretty much.
You know, in musicals, when the emotion is too strong, people break into song. And in this, it's the same thing. When the emotion becomes too strong, people break into fights.
Ramona dated twins.
At the same time?
It's a test of how much he loves her, is how much he'll get beaten up for her.
We all have baggage.
Yeah, well, my baggage doesn't try and kill me every 5 minutes. If you want something bad, you have to fight for it. Step up your game, Scott. Break out the L word. Lesbian? The other L word. Lesbians? You want to fight me? Why on earth would you want to do that? Because I'm in love with her. Was that not clear? Was that not clear? I don't know. What are you doing? Getting a life. I'm in Lesbians with you.
What?
So Edgar Wright was handed this film as he was wrapping up Shaun of the Dead, and then decided on Michael Cera after watching episodes of Arrested Development while writing Hot Fuzz.
Well, clearly he got his wish list since Sarah is on board as Scott Pilgrim, but he's also brought on a roster of some awesome names. His evil exes are Jason Schwartzman, comic book legends already, Brandon Routh, Superman, and Captain America himself, Chris Evans. I am really looking forward to that showdown because Chris Evans is too cool for words.
Thumbs up with the casting. Looks like they're going to do justice representing some iconic characters to the hipster scene.
Dear Mr. Pilgrim, it has come to my attention that we will be fighting soon.
You may have to defeat my 7 evil exes.
Fight, defeat, fight,
Fight, defeat.
defeat, fight, defeat. I want to fight you.
Consider our fight.
The world that he's living in the beginning is, he's in a band with his friends, and then the whole world changes when he meets Ramona.
Do you know that girl?
You know this one girl with hair like this?
Yes, that's Ramona Flowers.
She's out of your league.
Hey, what's up?
Ramona is a bit mysterious. Scott becomes a bit obsessed with her and wants to date her.
Did I say date?
Slip of the tongue.
Tongue.
Scott's definitely a new kind of love interest for her. Doesn't seem to be the same as all the other guys that she's been with.
And it's through Ramona Flowers that we meet these evil exes.
League of Evil Exes?
The League of Exes.
7 evil exes, yes.
The League of Exes.
We're fighting over Ramona?
The League of Exes.
Well, you've got to fight, all right.
The League of Exes. Continue. 7. Matthew attack. 6.
Lucas Lee.
5. Todd Ingram. Get through. 4.
Roxy, prepare to die.
3.
Katiyanagi twin.
2.
Katiyanagi twin.
1.
The evil exes are designed to keep Ramona from dating anyone else.
We have unfinished business, I and he.
He and me.
Don't you talk to me about grammar.
Personally, I've been excited for this movie for a while. I've read all the novels, including the 6th and last one in the series that just came out earlier in July. I mean, between the stellar cast and spot-on visuals, I'm pretty confident Scott Pilgrim vs. the World will deliver.
And Ubisoft is timing the Scott Pilgrim video game perfectly with the movie release. So we'll be getting a boss load of Pilgrim content on every platform.
Yeah, you know what? I actually heard that it's supposed to be reminiscent of those side-scroller 8-bit video games.
That is
it's
gangsta.
Perfect for
I hope
this,
it's pixelated too. Anyway, keep your eye on your geek news for our review of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World coming up next from the two geeks who always have something to say.